Right, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I did a video yesterday where I sort of discussed and revealed the reveal of James Gunn's Superman, David Corrin Sweat, and you know what, like I saw some people ripping on it and wanting Henry Cavill back. Of course, I think that was always going to be the case. It definitely does seem to be, yeah, pretty large amount of that going on. So I thought we'd take a look at it, basically, because it's interesting. This was supposed to be a pretty big reveal, well, James Gunn would have wanted this to be universally praised. Of course you would. This is Superman, one of the most recognisable comic book characters in the world. So the negative feedback is not what they want. And I don't know whether this is a case of, I guess, how it's all been handled overall. You know, DC, Henry Cavill situation, getting rid of it, moving on from Zack Snyder, all manner of stuff. And also in combination with people being somewhat sick to death of comic book movies. It may be that as well. So leave your thoughts down below first, and then we'll get into it as well. Hit subscribe if you're new here, folks. Turn the bell notifications on. And if you want to support the channel and get access to playthroughs, like gaming and things like that, then please do check out my Patreon, which is linked down below. That'd be really cool. Anyway, let's take a look. James Gunn and DC. The first look of Superman, pretty much rejected and mocked by, you know, quite a lot of people, actually. It's not a small amount of people. It's a lot. And, yeah. It's difficult. It's difficult to know what to say about it, because it doesn't look right. And someone in the comments pointed out why it doesn't look right from their perspective was that because this is pinky and purple, and you can see it there on the wall, but not on his face. And you know what, that might be part of it. He looks sort of plasticky, you know? Like he's made out of plasticine and Play-Doh. It just doesn't look right. But it's also the costume. It's pretty ill-fitting. I don't know whether this is like a proto suit or anything along those lines. It just is what it is. Like I don't hate it. I don't love it. It just looks like Superman, but it also looks a bit bland. But like I said, people have really torn it apart. Like really torn it apart. So yeah, here's just a whole bunch of it. You know, good lord, what is happening out there? It's like, yeah, because it's a meme, isn't it? I mean, Disney as well as DC seem to be just creating memes at this point. You know, close your eyes. What do you see? Disney destroying Star Wars. Like, they're just memes. What are you? Disney destroying Star Wars. What are you? You know, a scorned Star Wars fan. Like, there's so many memes about this stuff. You know, why is he slowly putting on his boots when Metropolis is under attack? Is this supposed to look like bad AI? I think this is actually... I mean, this is supposedly real. And I think it is real. But... I think it's the lighting that makes it look so fake. And for people as well, like I think it's also because they've staged it as if he looks a bit bored. And he's just slowly putting on a shoe, as people say. It is a weird first reveal. They should have done something. They're like, this is shot in camera. This is a photo in camera. They should have shown like an actual shot of him in the movie, basically. Like a still. Bad decision. Why does the suit look so baggy? I swear if y'all ruined Superman for me again. And these are huge tweets. They're getting loads of traction. Massive. I thought this was a cosplay. Cosplay's better. Looks like the materials are far too heavy and bulky. That's true. And if you look at it, it is. It looks bulky and heavy. They're bunching up and folding in some weird places and with trunks. Like, why? Yeah, he's got the trunks on. I'm not a fan of the trunks. Especially if it's that same heavy material. This is definitely my least favourite of the Superman suits. Why couldn't they have used Henry Cavill again? Metropolis is under attack and he's doing that. Nina Infinity, friend of the channel, was like, why does Superman look like he's getting ready for a leisurely stroll around the park? When there's a giant thing happening in the background. There's no urgency in this pic. At least he's got the Superman curl. That's true. Yeah, he's got the curls. Got the sort of cowlick curl. But it's just a real bad... Oh, this is funny. I figured out why the Superman image seems off, because it's an effeminate pose. That's true. I mean, it's not necessarily an effeminate pose. It's not a still you would ever see of a man, is it? Just quickly putting on a boot. It's not a good pose for a man that's supposed to be the strongest man in the universe. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, it's been torn apart. It's been absolutely ripped a new one by... Yeah, well, pretty much everyone, to be honest. And if I go to Twitter now and I just take a cursory glance, it'll be the same thing. It'll be the same thing. Like, look at the memes, bruh. How do these people just keep doing these memes? How are they doing this? God. Oh, this is an interesting one. If you ask me what Superman would look like in the Matt Reeves Batman universe, he'd look exactly like James Gunn's Superman. Interesting. That's an interesting thing, isn't it? Yeah. This is how you reveal your first official... What? This is how you reveal your first ever official reveal. Yeah, true. It needs to be in... Yeah, it needs to be in... Like, action, proper. It is interesting comparing the two. I don't personally like the shiny suit, quite frankly. I like the more... I like the fabric element of this. But not the bagginess. Right? The fittedness of this is better. But yeah, they really screwed the pooch. Oh my God. Fucking Grace Randolph. Oh dear, oh dear. It does look a bit CW. I'm concerned about the trunks as well. 15 million views is pretty decent though. But even just looking through this, everyone hates it. We took Henry Cavill for granted. Shit kind of sucks. Bring back Henry Cavill. This looks horrible. Not 100%. Henry Cavill. I see trunks. No Henry Cavill. The suit is not it. And this is just one quick glance through Twitter. Bro just came back from Comic-Con. Henry Cavill. What the heck is this, Halloween? Yeah, people don't... It is... I mean, look. I think it's more negative than it is positive. Put it that way. So it's not great. It's not great. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.